Have you ever wondered if something as small as a single clove of garlic could quietly work wonders while you sleep? It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But the truth is, garlic has been studied for centuries, and modern research keeps confirming what traditional medicine already knew. This humble bulb carries powerful compounds that may support your health in surprising ways. Now, why focus on nighttime? Because our bodies heal, repair, and restore themselves most effectively while we sleep. And adding garlic at night, in just the right way, could mean giving your body a gentle, natural boost, exactly when it needs it most. From supporting your immune system, to keeping your heart strong, from calming inflammation, to even helping with better sleep itself, garlic is more than just a kitchen spice. It may be one of nature's quietest yet most reliable healers. Of course, it's important to remember, moderation is key. Garlic is powerful, but like any natural remedy, too much can be irritating. And seniors should always check with their doctor, especially if they're taking medications for blood pressure or blood thinners. So, in this video, let's explore together, step by step, what happens when you enjoy garlic before bedtime, and how this simple ritual may bring you health benefits while you rest. Stay with me, because you'll see why cultures all over the world have trusted garlic as a nighttime remedy for thousands of years. Long before modern hospitals, long before prescription medicines, garlic was already a healer. In fact, ancient civilizations valued garlic so much that it wasn't just food, it was medicine, it was currency, and sometimes even a sacred offering. The Egyptians fed garlic to their workers who built the pyramids, believing it gave them strength and endurance. The Greeks gave garlic to their athletes before competitions, as a natural performance enhancer. And in traditional Chinese and Indian medicine, garlic was used nightly to calm the body, improve digestion, and even support longevity. For thousands of years, people turned to garlic not because it was trendy, but because they noticed real benefits. Better stamina, faster recovery, fewer illnesses. Think about that for a moment. Even without laboratories or modern science, generations of people observed that garlic, especially taken in the evening, could keep the body strong and resilient. And today, as science catches up, we're beginning to understand why those ancient healers were right. The compounds inside garlic explain why it has stood the test of time across so many cultures. So, when we talk about garlic at night, we're not just trying something new. We're continuing a tradition that has protected human health for over 5,000 years. So what exactly makes garlic so powerful? It isn't magic, it's chemistry. Inside every clove of garlic are compounds that activate once the garlic is chopped, crushed, or chewed. And these compounds are the reason garlic can support so many different areas of health. The first and most famous is allicin. Allicin is created when garlic is crushed. It's what gives garlic its strong smell, and it's also what gives garlic its antibacterial and immune-boosting properties. Then there's diallyl disulfide and S-allylcysteine. These sulfur-based compounds may help reduce inflammation in the body, protect your blood vessels, and even support brain function. And finally, garlic is packed with antioxidants. These work like tiny bodyguards, protecting your cells from damage caused by free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up aging and weaken the immune system. Now, why is this especially important for seniors? Because as we age, our natural antioxidant defenses get weaker. Our bodies face more inflammation, our circulation slows, and our immune system doesn't respond as quickly. That's exactly where garlic's compounds step in, offering extra support at a time when we need it most. So, when you hear people call garlic a superfood, it's not an exaggeration. It's the science of these powerful natural compounds, working together quietly every night, boosting immune health overnight. When we think about our immune system, we often picture it working hardest during the day. But here's something many people don't realize. Your immune system is actually most active at night while you sleep. That's when your body repairs damaged cells, produces more infection-fighting white blood cells, and builds up defenses against viruses and bacteria. And this is exactly where garlic steps in. One of garlic's key compounds, allicin, helps activate immune cells, including macrophages and lymphocytes. These are like the first responders of your immune system, ready to attack anything harmful that enters the body. Garlic also contains sulfur compounds that fight oxidative stress. This means garlic can reduce the wear and tear on your immune cells, keeping them stronger for longer. For seniors especially, this is critical. As we age, our immune system naturally becomes slower to respond, which is why infections, colds, and even the flu can feel harder to recover from. Adding garlic at night, right when the body is already repairing, may give your immune defenses that extra push they need. So, with something as simple as a clove of garlic before bed, you may be quietly strengthening your body's defenses while you sleep peacefully. Supporting heart health and blood pressure. One of the most important benefits of garlic at night is its natural support for your heart and circulation. Inside garlic are special compounds that help relax your blood vessels. Think of it like this. Instead of your arteries being tight and stiff, garlic helps them open more easily, allowing blood to flow smoothly. This gentle widening effect is especially helpful at night, when your blood pressure should naturally dip while you rest. For many seniors, however, blood pressure stays high even during sleep, which can place extra strain on the heart. By supporting healthy circulation, garlic may help the heart work less hard, giving it a chance to rest too. Now, garlic has also been shown to improve nitric oxide production in the body. This is a key molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax, a natural way to support steady, healthy blood pressure. Of course, garlic isn't a replacement for prescribed medication. But when used consistently, it may work alongside healthy habits, like diet, exercise, and stress control, to keep your cardiovascular system stronger. So, when you add garlic before bedtime, you're not only supporting your immune system, you're also giving your heart a little extra protection through the night. Cholesterol and vascular health. When we talk about protecting the heart, we can't ignore cholesterol. Over time, high levels of LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, can begin to build up inside the arteries. This buildup forms plaques that narrow the blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow freely. And that's when the risk of heart attack or stroke becomes higher. Here's where garlic may quietly help. Studies show that compounds in garlic can actually reduce the liver's production of cholesterol. At the same time, they may help the body clear excess cholesterol from the bloodstream more efficiently. But garlic doesn't stop there. It also helps protect the lining of your arteries from damage, keeping them more flexible and less likely to develop dangerous blockages. For seniors, this is especially valuable. As we age, arteries naturally stiffen, a process called vascular aging. Garlic's antioxidants and sulfur compounds work against this, supporting healthier, more elastic blood vessels. So, that simple clove of garlic at night may be doing more than just lowering cholesterol. It may be quietly keeping your arteries clean, your circulation steady, and your heart safer. Anti-inflammatory benefits. As we grow older, one of the hidden challenges inside our bodies is inflammation. Not the kind of swelling you notice after a fall or an injury, but a quiet, chronic inflammation that slowly affects the joints, the blood vessels, and even the brain. Doctors now call this process inflammaging, because it speeds up aging, weakens immunity, and increases the risk of chronic disease. This is where garlic once again shows its strength. Compounds like diallyl disulfide and S-allylcysteine have been shown to calm inflammatory pathways in the body. In simple terms, they help cool down the fires of inflammation so your tissues can function more smoothly. For seniors, this can make a real difference. Less inflammation means fewer aches in the joints, better mobility, and protection for the heart and brain. Even conditions like arthritis may feel more manageable when inflammation is kept under control. So while garlic may look small and ordinary, its compounds are quietly working to keep your body balanced, soothed, and protected every single night. detoxification, and heavy metal support. Every day, our bodies are exposed to small amounts of toxins. From the air we breathe, to the water we drink, even to certain foods and medications. Over time, these toxins, especially heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium, can quietly build up in the body. And while we may not notice it at first, they can place extra stress on the brain, the kidneys, and the liver. This is where garlic's detoxifying power becomes so valuable. Sulfur-containing compounds in garlic act like natural binders, helping the body capture and eliminate heavy metals through the detox process. In fact, research has shown that regular garlic consumption can reduce lead levels in the blood, while also lowering symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, and irritability. For seniors, this support can be especially important. As we age, our detox systems, the liver and kidneys, naturally become less efficient. Garlic steps in as an ally, easing the burden on these organs and supporting overall resilience. So, that small clove of garlic before bed may be quietly helping your body clear out what doesn't belong, keeping your system cleaner, lighter, and stronger. Bone health support. As the years pass, one of the greatest health concerns for seniors is bone strength. Bones naturally become thinner with age, and for many, conditions like osteoporosis make them weaker and more fragile. This is why falls can be so dangerous in later life. The bones don't have the same resilience they once did. But here's where garlic may quietly lend its support. Garlic contains compounds that can help increase levels of estrogen in women, a hormone that plays a vital role in keeping bones strong. It's also rich in minerals and antioxidants that protect bone tissue from the slow damage caused by oxidative stress. Some studies have even suggested that regular garlic intake is linked to improved bone density, meaning stronger, more resilient bones over time. For seniors, this can mean more than just healthier bones. It may also mean more confidence in daily life, walking, climbing stairs, or even simply enjoying time with grandchildren, without the constant fear of a fracture. So, when you add garlic at night, you're not just helping your heart or your immune system. You may also be giving your bones the quiet strength they need to support you, year after year. Digestive health and gut flora. Good digestion is the foundation of good health. But as we age, our digestive system often slows down. Meals that were once easy to handle may now cause bloating, discomfort, or irregular bowel movements. This is where garlic can be a quiet ally. Inside garlic are fructans and saponins, natural plant fibers that act like food for the healthy bacteria in your gut. These friendly bacteria, often called probiotics, help with digestion, nutrient absorption, and even immune defense. By nourishing these good bacteria, garlic helps restore balance in the gut, a balance that often shifts as we get older. But that's not all. Garlic also has gentle antimicrobial properties, which means it can discourage harmful bacteria from growing too quickly in the digestive tract. This creates a cleaner, calmer environment for digestion to happen smoothly. For seniors, this can mean less bloating, fewer digestive upsets, and better overall comfort after meals. So when you enjoy a little garlic at night, you're not just supporting your immune system or your heart. You may also be creating a healthier, happier gut, the true center of well-being. Improving sleep naturally. A good night's sleep is one of the most powerful medicines we have. Yet for many seniors, restful sleep becomes harder to find. Waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, tossing and turning, or lying awake with a racing mind, becomes all too common. Garlic may not sound like a sleep aid, but its natural compounds suggest otherwise. First, garlic helps reduce oxidative stress in the body. This calms the nervous system, making it easier to relax. It also supports the production of serotonin, a brain chemical that plays a key role in regulating the sleep cycle. When serotonin levels are balanced, your body is better able to transition into deep, restorative sleep. And because garlic supports circulation and eases blood pressure, it can help the body stay calm through the night, without sudden spikes that disturb rest. For many seniors, this translates into fewer interruptions, more steady sleep, and a greater sense of peace when waking in the morning. So, while garlic may not replace a bedtime ritual like warm tea or soft music, it can be part of a natural routine that encourages the body to drift off and stay asleep longer. Sexual health and circulation. There's another benefit of garlic, one that many people don't expect. Because garlic supports circulation, it may also improve sexual health and vitality, even in later years. Healthy intimacy depends on good blood flow. When circulation is sluggish, energy feels lower, and sexual function can be affected. But garlic's sulfur compounds and ability to relax blood vessels may help improve that flow, naturally. For men, this means better support for erectile function. For women, it may improve sensitivity and overall comfort. And beyond the physical, garlic's impact on circulation and energy can also restore confidence and connection in relationships, something just as important for overall well-being. Now, it's important to say, garlic isn't a miracle cure for sexual problems. But when combined with a healthy lifestyle, balanced nutrition, exercise, stress management, it can be one piece of the puzzle that helps maintain intimacy as we age. So yes, that little clove of garlic before bed may not only support your heart and immune system, it may also quietly nurture the closeness and vitality that make life more joyful. How to consume garlic safely at night. Now that we've explored garlic's many benefits, the next question is simple. How can you actually consume it at night, safely and effectively? First, remember this: more is not always better. Garlic is powerful, and just 1 to 2 small cloves are usually enough. The safest way to prepare it is to peel and lightly crush the clove. Crushing activates allicin, the compound responsible for most of garlic's healing effects. From here you have a few gentle options. Option 1, raw with water. Simply crush the clove, let it sit for a minute, and swallow it with a glass of water, almost like a natural capsule. Option 2, lightly cooked. If raw garlic feels too strong, you can sauté it lightly in olive oil and add it to warm milk or a small evening meal. Option 3, garlic tea. Some seniors prefer steeping crushed garlic in hot water with honey and lemon, a soothing nighttime drink. But here's the key. Take it 1 to 2 hours before bed, not immediately before lying down. This reduces the chance of stomach discomfort or acid reflux. And as with any natural remedy, always listen to your body. If you notice digestive upset, try a smaller amount, or switch to cooked garlic instead of raw. When used wisely, garlic at night can be both safe and deeply nourishing. A simple habit with long-lasting rewards. Practical tips. Making garlic part of your evening routine. Now, after all this science and explanation, let's bring it back to something simple and practical. How can you actually use garlic at night in a way that feels natural, enjoyable, and safe? First, don't think of garlic as a medicine. Think of it as a supportive companion in your meals. A little bit here, a little bit there, enough to benefit your body but not so much that it feels overwhelming. Here are a few gentle tips. Roasted garlic spread. Roasting a bulb of garlic in the oven until it turns soft and golden transforms it into something sweet and mellow. You can spread it on whole grain toast with a drizzle of olive oil. This makes a calming bedtime snack that won't upset your stomach. Garlic with warm milk. In some traditional practices, people simmer a clove or 2 of garlic in warm milk before bed. The milk soothes digestion, while garlic lends its compounds in a gentler way. This isn't for everyone, but it's surprisingly comforting for those who enjoy it. Light garlic soup. A clear broth with garlic, a pinch of ginger, and parsley can act as a warm, healing evening drink, especially in colder weather. Seniors often find it easy on the stomach and relaxing before sleep. Timing? Try to keep garlic at least an hour before lying down. This allows your body to digest it without causing discomfort while you're trying to fall asleep. Remember, garlic works best as part of a lifestyle, alongside balanced meals, good sleep hygiene, hydration, and gentle movement. And don't forget, moderation is key. 1 or 2 cloves a day is often enough. If you enjoy the flavor and want more, just listen to your body and notice how you feel. So as you prepare for bed tonight, maybe think of garlic not just as a seasoning, but as a quiet little helper, supporting your heart, calming inflammation, and gently preparing your body for rest. It's often the simplest routines, repeated daily, that add up to the biggest changes in health. Garlic at night might just be one of those quiet routines that helps you age with strength, clarity, and vitality. So, let's step back for just a moment. We've walked through garlic's history, its powerful compounds, and its remarkable benefits for immunity, heart health, cholesterol, inflammation, and even sleep. But here's what I want you to truly remember. Garlic is not a miracle cure. It's not about eating one clove tonight and expecting all your problems to vanish by morning. Instead, think of garlic as a steady friend, something that, when included regularly in your meals, gently supports your body day after day, night after night. And for seniors, this small act can mean the difference between restless nights and peaceful ones, between sluggish mornings and energized ones. Of course, always listen to your body. If garlic ever causes stomach upset, acid reflux, or if you're on medications, particularly blood thinners, please consult your doctor before making it a daily habit. Your health is personal, and it deserves that careful attention. So tonight, if you decide to add garlic to your dinner, remember this. You are giving your body something natural, trusted, and time-honored. Something that generations before us valued. Something that modern science continues to rediscover. And perhaps as you drift into sleep, you'll rest a little easier knowing that you're taking a small but meaningful step toward better health.